I want you to know, I do believe in the issue of states' rights, and it's because I believe that it's the right thing to do. I believe it's the constitutional thing to do. You've already heard mention of the fact that this campaign is not just going to sit back and wait idly until we get elected into the governor's office. We already have a list of 8 different pieces of legislation that will be introduced into the Georgia General Assembly in January. All 8 of them are states' rights bills. States' rights legislation addressing one or more areas of federal intrusion into your lives. They're not resolutions without teeth, as Representative Franklin discussed. They're bills that have very specific consequences to anyone, including the federal government, who violates the rights of Georgians in the process. We've already introduced the first of those 8 bills this past Sunday night on something that we've just inaugurated, Sunday Nights with Ray. The first bill we've already introduced is the State Authority and Federal Tax Funds Act. Representative Bobby Franklin is the sponsor for the bill, and he's already alluded to it tonight. It will take the authority that currently belongs to that currently is being held by the federal government, because they hold your tax dollars in every area, and it will return the power and authority back to the people of Georgia by returning control of the tax dollars that are collected back to the people of Georgia. The taxes that are collected for the federal government here in Georgia, when this bill is passed, will go not to the IRS and the federal department of the Federal Treasury Department, but they will go to the Georgia Department of Revenue first. And the General Assembly, with the constitutional authority that they already possess, will determine which appropriation of funds by the federal government are legitimate, are constitutional, and only that percentage of funds will be forwarded on to Washington, D.C. Now, when you take the money away from Washington, they lose all their authority and all of their control over the people of Georgia. That's only the first of 8 solutions that are going to be coming out of this campaign over the course of the next 8 weeks. I want you to know that we believe in states' rights. It's not just some bandwagon, some soapbox for us to jump up and down on so that we can get people's attention and get a lot of votes. We believe in restoring the people's liberties, and we believe it can be done through the issue of states' rights and state sovereignty. I can tell you, by the time this legislative agenda is already there in the General Assembly, it will be the model state sovereignty agenda for the rest of America. And it will make what Alaska, Montana, and Texas are doing look like they're just playing around out there.